Good day to you friends and followers, my name is Ardric, and welcome back to Dark Souls 3. Now we're in the Highwall portion of this walkthrough for the NPCs, summons, and covenants. So,
Well, I am Andre. I serve at this shrine as a humble smith, forging weapons. You're in search of the Lords of Cinder, I trust. A toilsome journey, I'd wager. You'll require good arms. Let me smith you weapons. I am a smith, such is my purpose.
the only characters whose mouth moves when he talks. Everyone else is a ventriloquist. I don't know why I talk to NPCs in the middle of sentences either. I'm not sure why I do that. I just want to point out that if you go here and you attempt to reinforce, you can't reinforce further. You're done. So, that being said, if you have all of the shards from the first playthrough and you start getting them in the second playthrough, you can't do anything with them. So, you don't need to pick them up. So, I'm just going to point that out. I will still show off the locations, but...
Prithee, be careful. I don't want to see my work squandered.
But do note that it's not important. It's not a big thing. But if you did miss it on your first playthrough, it's nice because you can actually just pick up the shards you already know where they're at, and you can just level your stuff up. So, it's a good thing to point out and pay attention to. Also, I rested at the bonfire. Hawkwood isn't here. I do believe he may have moved. Let's just take a look real quick. He will move at one point. This dog is out here. Here he is. So now you can speak with him again here. So before you even go to Highwall, you can just rest the bonfire after speaking with him. And he should reappear here.
The poor wretched souls. Be they lord or legend, the curse shows no mercy. What a sham. The poor be they lord, what a sham.
So speak with him once here. And it's interesting because he's sitting here looking at this grave, and it seems that he's remembering someone or something, and I find it interesting that he's out here sort of mourning over a person. And the interesting thing is that grave, I do believe, belongs to Lothric. I think that might be the case here. I could be wrong. It could be a different location for that. But we'll see when we get further into this. And so we will go from there. Now, we are going to go ahead and we're going to move ourselves into the next portion, which is Highwall of Lothric. Alrighty. I'll speed through part of this just so you don't have to watch me bash on the same enemies that you bashed on several times. And will bash on several more times. Again, the point of this just being that I will show you the important points that you're going to want to keep an eye out for and to not lose sight of and things like that. So, let's light this bonfire and let's get to work. We go. Now the thing up here that you're going to want is just the bow. But you need to kill this guy ASAP. Otherwise your life just becomes very, very annoying. Trying to kill him down. Alright, here. Longbow. So check around a little bit. In New Game Plus, there are +1 rings, and I'll be honest, I don't know where most of them are at. It appears the Crystal Lizard area back in the Cemetery of Ash did have that one. So, one thing I'm interested in is knowing where the Covetous Silver Serpent ring one is. Because rather than 20% more souls, you gain 30% more. Which is pretty awesome. Or instead of 10, you gain 20. That's what it is. I'm just trying to add more to it. I just want it to be awesome. Now this is the shortcut route here that we can't use. So, it's an awesome shortcut as well. So, Proud Paladin, very cool. It's what you'll use in order to go take on Vordt later and all that, and plus if you die, so good deal. Good deal. Okay. Coming down here. I use this weapon because of the sweep, mostly. I like the ability to really hit a bunch of stuff at one time. Like, oh, that guy's down. Oh, you too. And, of course, as you guys can tell, I'm wearing Solaire's armor. And it's not the greatest of armor, so not a lot of poison through stuff. May end up swapping that out a little later. We'll see. But I'd like to see how far I can go. Up top, I believe there's a fire bomber. Ow. Please stop. Thank you. What? You didn't stop at all. Up here? Oh, I thought you were dead. I have a tendency to just stop swinging on things when I think they're dead. Binoculars? Where'd you go? You fell down, didn't you? There you go. And a firebomb. Our dead dragon buddy here. Swap on down here. Get us some gold pine. Yeah. On down here. Poke us some boxes. Okay. Whoa. What the? Hi. More firebombs. Yeah, preview of what's going on up here. Hi there, guys. Go ahead and heal up past that. Again, this armor not the most protective of armor. Grab another Proud Paladin Soul. I don't know what those are worth, but that's pretty cool that they actually increase the soul stuff. Oh, I want that. I don't know what it is. Oh, trousers. Yeah, not as interested. Alright, now we are going to sprint. Roll on down these stairs. Go ahead and let's see, where is it? What's talisman on me anywhere? There it is, a dead hunter charm. And I actually farmed this mimic on my first playthrough in order to get the symbol of avarice as well. It does work to throw the talismans. You punch them, unequip your weapon, just punch it, and then when it resets, throw the talisman again. It's a really cool way to get that without doing really any work. Wink. And you... Wait, what? How am I not killing you in one hit? Oh, hi. Oh, I missed the back step. Stop that. I'm a knight too. Albeit a much different type. Why is everything trying to hurt me? Okay. Easy enough. Oh, I was trying to backstab this guy, but... Nope. Okay. Another proud paladin, and another broken straight sword. Alright. I need more of those. Much better. Let's go ahead and waddle on over this. I'm not sure he said waddle. I don't think you really would waddle along a rafter area, but okay. We're gonna run out here to get our bonfire now. This is the first point at which we are going to see an NPC interaction that pans out into a questline. When we activate this bonfire right here, Leonhard will arrive in the shrine. So I'm going to go ahead and travel back and show you. Once we arrive here, you'll come up here. Although I think I'm going the right way. Okay. I do not know how the shrine confuses me so easily. And Leonhard, who, yeah, I mean, I'm sure everybody says this, but when I first saw him, I literally was like, oh, Yharnam Hunter. So it's such a Bloodborne inspired character. So very cool. I really love that. And at the end of his quest line, you can get his armor. So very cool. If you just don't care about Cirrus' storyline at all, and you want all the gestures and Leonhard's armor early, you can just kind of abandon the whole Cirrus thing, get his armor, you know, after killing Aldrich, and then after doing so, you can complete up through, and you can get his, and then you'll also be able to get all of the gestures, which I'll point out kind of how that works out as well when I get there, and what you have to do. And the gestures are important because it's a trophy if you're into wanting to platinum this game or anything. That's something that you need to do. But if you don't care about that, then yeah. Which you have to do Cirrus' line to get her ring in order to platinum it for the ring as well. So it's a double-edged sword there.
Unkindled, are we? And fast on the trail of the Lords absconded? Then these red eyes are for you.
Alright, invasion tools.
Use them to pillage embers and briefly heighten your strength for your duty. What else are unkindled ashes good for?
Very interesting to note there. You know, what else are we good for? Like, we'll just go kill stuff. We'll go murder whomever.
Pillage embers for briefly. What else are
Very interesting thing. I liked how he's kind of cynical. He's kind of dark about it all. Like, hey, might as well go have some fun while you're at it. Go beat some people up. Our knight buddy has returned here. We can speak with him again.
What a sick joke. Asking us. We're talking truth.
But as you can see, his dialogue does not change. Now let us travel to Tower on the Wall. And now comes that stretch of Highwall. So this is where we have to kind of clear out a few areas and get to what we need to get to and take care of what we need to take care of and continue onwards from there. And we will recruit our second NPC during this venture. once you come through here, note that the knight does respawn, and he does start in this room. So if you're, I'm gonna go ahead and kill this guy. If you're coming in and you have trouble with that knight, you can just let him walk off. Excellent. Made me look like I knew what I was doing for a second there. Now, I will show that if you come down here, there is a guy with a big axe who is apparently wanting to break my face. There we are. And there is a locked door. Leonhard is the one who will actually supply this key for you, and you will have access to that lift, which will then require you to kill the wraiths. But in order to do the quest lines as many as possible in one run, you need to wait to do. Ow! What? Okay. Whatever do to you, man? Just blowing everything up. So I don't know what this guy's doing. I don't know if he's carving the wall or what. Very interesting. So you can complete Leonhard's and Circe's questline in one run, but you do have to do it one and then the other. Circe's first, and then Leonhard's. It's locked. Greirat's sitting in the cell. The interesting thing is who put him here? It's very interesting to me. He's just kind of in there with no food, no water. I mean, I guess you don't need food or water, but still, makes you wonder how long he's been in there. I don't think I've ever heard him mention the amount of time he spent in prison there, or imprisonment. So, I know it's only one cell, like it's designed specifically for him. Oh, also, I have to do this. Okay. Couldn't resist it, sorry. Alright. Come out here, there's an ambush guy hanging out over here. These two guys, like on this dragon. This ladder guy that I completely missed. There we are. I don't want to use this ladder, I'll just roll off, thank you. And the guy in the middle over there, touching all up on that tree. What is he doing? Is he massaging the other one? Anyway, he's the Abyss Beast, so we're going to try to just get to him quickly. Excellent. Go ahead and clear out these guys. I believe these are firebombs, are they not? They are. Very useful in the event that you're having trouble. Get those firebombs and lay into him. Little lizard over here. That little guy. A raw gem, I believe. Yep. Another large soul. Oh. That's new. Not a clue on how to get that. I would say jump from right here, but I do not have faith in my jumping ability enough to want to do that. Alright, first thing. Really? No, I am trying to help people here. Please stop shooting me while I do so. Alright, cool. These guys down. All that stuff smashed because that's how we need to do things. On down here. Grab this here firebomb. Oh, black firebomb. I believe there's a guy here. There is. Is there any? Yeah, there's one in here. Oh, there's another one. I don't remember you, buddy. How are you? Oh, and another one. Well, isn't this just a small party? What's this? Titanite shard. Excellent. Roll off here. There's a guy actually behind here. You can see him all being moany and groany. charm in case you didn't have any and you needed to get the mimic item. And you were having trouble killing Yon Mimic. Could parry you, but I'm terrible at that. Oh, yep. I went to swing, I'm like, yeah, that was a bad idea. There we are. Soul of a Proud Paladin. I wonder how much those are worth. It's interesting. Well, rather than wonder, let's find out how much those souls are worth. Proud Paladin. Wait, large soul and then soul. Oh. How much is the soul worth? 500. Okay. Let's give me something good. It's like 500. Guy to the left. I remember that. I think this is the broadsword. Stop. Stop. Go through there. Thank you. Alright. Oh, and for anyone wondering, I am wielding the Lothric Knight Greatsword. And then I'm also using the Sunlight Straight Sword. And then, of course, this is the Sunlight Shield. You. Come here. Oops. There. Oh, I got both. Excellent stuff. I think that explosion offers me an opportunity or a moment of separation. Crazy fire bombing guy. Alright. Backstab you. Go ahead and do that. Down you go. And acquire Estus shard number 2. Swing on you. Knock you all the way down there. And da 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 da. Selkie. A little bit of fanfare there. Alright, excellent. I believe there's a shard under here. There is. And I don't know if there's anything else. Anything else been added in? Is there any bad guys out here? Negative. Okay. Now I could just drop down and go running that way, but I have a feeling that would work out terribly for me and I would be shot in the back or stabbed in the back or just sliced and diced or whatnot, so I'm not going to do that. I'm going to go in here. Now I'm going to finish this guy up. And open this here chest. And grab this Silver Eagle Kite Shield. Now if you'll notice, there's an area over there and there is a chest over there. But you can't access it from here, so we go back. Up here, across here. It's kind of halfway expecting there to be an item out there on that beam for the new game. Green Blossoms. And then one of the most awesome swords. The Astora. This thing, I used it for a very long time with my initial playthrough, and I very much so love that sword. Also, if you turn it into a raw sword with just about any class, it doesn't matter what class you are, it's just a brutal weapon. Grab this here rapier, go away from that guy. Whoop, I'm trying to run all the wrong ways. Grab this here ember. Roll my way away. Still follow me? You're not still following me. Okay. Of course I would stand there and get shot. Why wouldn't I stand there and get shot? That's what all the people who do walkthroughs do. They stand there and get shot. Alright. Grab this. Head up here. Oh. Right. Item. Right here. If you want to make the jump and go for it, that's a ring of sacrifice. Personally, I don't have any reason to go do that. I I think I used the Ring of Sacrifice to key points because it allowed me to just kind of die and go back to the bonfire without having to worry about doing anything. So, I mean, it's kind of nice for that purpose. Being able to just say, okay, I need to go back to the bonfire, I don't feel like, or I don't have any Homer bones, or I don't feel like taking the time to do it. And you can just use that and be good, so. Our shortcut open up here. Yoink. Excellent. Oh, there's an item there. Probably should acquire that in a moment. It's probably something completely unnecessary. Let's find out. See how unnecessary this item is. Throwing knives, of course. Alright, so let's grab these green blossoms. And let's grab which direction should we go in here? Well, see, where's our big friend? Okay, we'll go back this way then. We'll go ahead and do this. Run past him. There will be a guy down here. I think there's actually two. There is. One's hanging over the edge. Darn. There we are. Now if we climb this ladder, we'll be right back up where we were, which is where I killed the two guys who shot me before the paladin in the room with the key. Oh, right here. Oh, I don't remember this. Firebomb. So many firebombs they give you. I don't remember them giving you that many firebombs. Back up here where the Abyss Beast was. We're going to backtrack back to this here tower, and then we're going to move on down to Greirat. Random item over here. Alright. Now we're going to go down. This is good. Let's go down here. And this way. Into the dungeons. And down to our old friend, Sir Greirat.
Ah. You're no jailer, are you? No, you're from far away. And judging by the bell, you must be some of that unkindled ash. Remarkable. If that's true, then I have a favor to ask. Below the Highwall is a musty little town. Not the home of any lord, just a very old settlement of undead. An old woman, Loretta, lives there. Please, give her this ring. I'm not asking for charity. In fact, if you do this for me, I'll be sure to repay you in kind. I may be a petty thief, but I've more wits than most royalty. What do you say then, huh?
Of course, we're going to accept the request that he asks of us.
Very well. I humbly place my faith in you. I am Greirat of the undead settlement, and I promise to assist you. Give this ring to old Loretta at the base of the Highwall. Do your part, and I'll do mine.
And then he just ninja vanishes, which would have been nice if he wanted to get out of the cell to begin with. Which kind of makes you wonder, was there a reason he wanted to be in the cell? Now, one thing that was brought up that I thought was pretty cool was he will not go take that ring to Loretta, right? He's asking you to take it to Loretta, even though you're letting him out of the cell. And he's a thief, and of course we know that he goes and he does things later. He's not afraid to go to Irithyll, he's not afraid to go to different places, but he will not go to the undead settlement. So it begs the question of it, is he afraid of something at the undead settlement? Is there something that is unsettling for him there? You know, what is it about it that he doesn't like? And also Loretta herself, is she perhaps his mother? His wife? His girlfriend? The girl he liked? His sister? I don't know, what, is there a kinship there? It's a very interesting thing, and I'm kind of wondering if maybe it was his mother. Like, that's sort of where I'm at, because if you consider the fact that Greirat, he is a thief, and so he's probably spent a lot of time running, or, you know, all the things that thieves have to do. He probably didn't get a chance to see her much. Now we ember here, and we will begin showing that there is a summon sign here. Old Lion Knight Albert. But before I do that, I am going to go make friends with these guys. I took too long swinging that third time. Yeah. Oh, leggings. Oh, no, okay. Well, I guess I'll take on this here dreaded Blue Knight. Me and him, we got bad blood. So in fact, I don't know why I did that. Let's try to ease the pain of the fight a little bit. Yeah, sneak on up behind him. This guy's a big guy too. I didn't realize how tall he was. What? Oh good. He left me plenty of opportunities to beat him down. Any drops? Nope. Alright. I like when they just make it easier for me. I'm totally okay with that. Let's go ahead and grab the Lucerne, is it? Yes. Oh, done. Anything up? Negative. Okay. Well, now we will come across the first covenant in the game. And that will be, of course, the Way of Blue. Miss Emma here.
Ah, the wait has been long, Unkindled One. I am Emma, High Priestess of Lothric Castle. Allow me to speak frankly. You will not find the Lords of Cinder here. They have left, gone, to their churning homes, converging at the base of this castle. Head to the bottom of the high wall, forge on through the great gate, and raise this banner to proceed.
Yay!
Unkindled One, head to the high wall's base. Go through the great gate and raise this banner to proceed. But beware, the dog keeps a close eye on things. The vile watchdog of the Boreal Valley.
And had you talked to her that second time and not already gotten it, you would get the Way of Blue Covenant. So just to point out that that's where you do get that. Now, if you look up, there's nothing there. And it's interesting to me because I thought it'd be kind of cool if they were always here, but this is, of course, the room in which you will fight the Dancer of the Boreal Valley, which you can trigger that fight by killing Emma early. And of course, there's a glitch to make that happen and to get through it quicker. I am not going to be doing that. I wanted to actually show this just pretty much the way that I think that it was intended to be played. And so I kind of wanted to... Wow, I just completely whiffed on all of that. And so in turn, I wanted to just sort of do this how I would think that the majority of people would do it when they first started, or again, just kind of how the game intended it to be done. Just the order that it initially anticipated. There you go. And now we can summon in our Swordmaster buddy, which this is the guy that's pivotal to doing the dancer glitch right now. While I'm summoning these guys in, I'll just go ahead and bring it up. You can summon him in. You clear out everything, of course, first, like I did. You go in there, you kill Emma. He'll come through the door. You'll leave your character open to this screen here where it says quit game, and you will then wait for him to die. Once he dies, you log out, you come back in, everything will be dead. You run over here, his summon sign will be here, you summon him back in, you run back over, make sure he's next to the fog gate, go through, run past the dancer, let the Swordmaster kill the dancer for you. The Swordmaster's hitbox will be messed up, and you will just slaughter, or he will just slaughter her, thanks to the bleed build-up that he will do. Blah. Mouthful. Alright. My hands look so clean. They'd be very charred and very decrepit. Now, interestingly, I think Vordt is an Outrider Knight, so I'm kind of curious to know, you know, the story with him. Oops, I don't know why I did that. Yep. Ugh. That's totally helpful. Now, this is kind of, in my opinion, this is one of those bosses that's more difficult by summoning. Because it raises his HP pretty high, and these guys don't exactly know how to fight this boss. See? So it's a very annoying situation. And of course I got frostbite. Why wouldn't I get frostbite? That would be normal. Here. Ow. Don't do me any good. Back here. Ooh, Albert in a lot of trouble over there. Getting mauled. Oh. Is Albert down? He's down. So yeah, if you decide to do board with summons, do know that they are pretty stupid. So should be able to finish this up here. Come on. Alright. Good deal. I was going to be very embarrassed had I not done that properly. And there for a minute I was a little concerned I wouldn't. This here bonfire, and that is the end of the Highwall of Lothric. Before we move on, I will go back to the shrine. Now, do know that that is the only point in the game at which you can summon Lion Knight Albert. I'm not really sure why. I don't know what the point is there. I don't know why Lion Knight Albert's summon sign is even there. I don't know the lore behind that or anything, but it is the only point. And of course, the swordsman. There is one more point very late in the game that you can summon him in. So now that we're here, we'll make our way over to here and speak with Sir Greirat.
Oh, hello, you're back. And in one piece. Well, now Now it's time I do my part. Whatever trinket you need, speak up. Just don't ask me where I got them.
So now we will talk.
Do me a favor and don't forget our promise. Give this ring to old Loretta at the base of the Highwall. A nuisance, I know, but it will help me tie up some loose ends. Do me a favor, give this a new...
Okay, so...
Goodbye. And stay safe. Oh, this place is a bore. What good is thievery if you've nowhere to go?
Now, you can tell he's getting kind of antsy, which is interesting because he was in a cell. And he says he has some loose ends to tie with Loretta, which is an interesting thing too, because that makes you wonder again who she might be.
Oh, hello, you're back, and in one piece. Do me a favor, give a new... Goodbye. Oh, this place is a...
And so, interestingly enough, he's already expressing his interest in going out and doing things. Let's see, I don't remember Hawkwood if he moves out here or not. Seems like that's a thing, but the dog's around here, right? He does move out here. When he does, I suppose the dog is no more because he slaughtered it.
The poor wretched, be they lord or legend, the curse shows no mercy. What a sham.
Alrighty, so he decides that he doesn't want to talk to us again yet. So his dialogue changes, most notably after you have killed the cursed Greatwood, the Abyss Watchers, and I believe the Crystal Sage. Those are the pivotal points of his conversation. And I don't believe that we have anything we need to be concerned with there. Oh, but we can now speak with Ludlith.
Fret not, fret not. My feet are here firmly planted, for I am a lord, and this is my throne. Now.
I'm not sure why I left. I meant to
Fret
talk.
not, fret, for knowest thou of our purpose? 5 thrones will take 5 lords, as kindling for the linking of the fire. The fast-fading flame must be licked to preserve this world. A reenactment of the first linking of the fire. So it is, I became a lord of Cinder. I may be but small, but I will die a colossus. Now.
No, I think it's interesting too because I think that maybe that's sort of his way of achieving immortality in his eyes is to do what he needs to do. So, very interesting thing there. Now, that's going to wrap up Highwall. The quest lines are caught up. As you can see, Leonhard is no longer lined up against the thing up there they've thrown. And so, his quest line we're not going to be seeing any more of for quite some time. It'll be, since we're going to be doing Cirrus's quest line as well in this playthrough, then he will not be there until right toward the end of the game. So, do make note that in this one, we'll do that later, but if you'd like to see Leonhard's, then I will point out when that will be and all as we get there. I'm again very close to the end of this game, so yeah. Alrighty, so thanks guys for checking that out. We recruited Greirat into our employ. We have Leonhard's quest started, and Hawkwood's doing his thing. And in the next episode, we will be doing a lot. We'll be tackling a lot of things at one time, and we'll be knocking out a lot of quest NPCs at one time. So thanks guys for checking out the video. I hope that it will help you in some form or fashion, and will help you to perhaps get past any areas you get stuck at. I know at the beginning it's a little slow, so there's not really a whole lot there that you can be overly concerned with, but The key points of this one simply being to get Greirat, to get the Leonhard quest, going ahead and getting it started and rolling, and then to get your way of Blue Covenant, and talking to Emma twice to do so. And I think that's the main thing that you need to be taken care of. So thanks for checking it out. If you liked it and it helped you, please hit the like button and help me back. And I will catch everybody in the Undead Settlement.